What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, everybody?
What's happening?
Welcome to Straight From Us podcast. I'm your boy, Mr. Cool Whip, with the one and only
OZ.
And we gotta say happy motherfucking New Year's to all y'all black folks out there.
Happy New Year's. Man.
Hopefully y'all had a good New Year's. Didn't do too much, didn't overdo it. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully y'all had a few dollars in your pocket to bring in the New Year's with some money in your pocket, so you hopefully have money in your pocket for the rest of the year.
Do people really believe in them type of situations?
People believe in those, man. Like, they've been trying to get me to eat black eyed peas, talking about good luck. I'm like, yeah, good luck on trying to get me to eat some black eyed peas. Cause that ain't gonna happen. Y'all got me once, and that was good enough for me, and I ain't touching them things no more.
Especially if you're a drinker afterward, it was gonna be good luck you hitting that Tolly.
Man, look, I was what I do? I did the greens. I made greens, but greens supposed to be for money. So, but I like greens, so it just made sense.
So it really worked out for you.
Yeah, well, I did macaroni and cheese for the luck. And I added some broccoli up in there for greens. More money and gold for luck, I guess. You know, hey,
gold for the honey.
Man, we coming up with our own stuff. You know, forget all that.
And then the thing about it is, with your kids passing it on down, somebody really gonna believe it too.
That's facts. Somebody do believe it. And I gotta say, when you say kids passing down, I gotta say my kids went out there. They surprised the hell out of me. They've been asking me for years to go polar bear plunging. I kept telling them, nah, it's too cold for y'all to come out here and go polar bear plunging. Nah, you know. But they was like, but Dad, you did it. We can do it. And I'm like, yeah, okay, you know what? When y'all get older, I'm going to allow y'all to go ahead and do the polar bear plunge. So I wound up letting them plunge. And my sons, they was trying to go for my times, how many times I did it. So this was being their first. They were trying to beat mine 4 times. I went in the water 4 times in one day.
Oh, okay.
So Q went in 3 times, Cam went in 4. I was like, wow. I thought it was done. I stopped video recording everything, and I went live to show people, people were still polar bear plunge. He came running up like, I'm finna at least match you. I probably ain't gonna beat you, but I'm gonna at least match you. Went, ran, and just dove in the water. I was like, man, look at my son. Okay.
Yeah, I see you can. It made the news, Channel 12 was down there.
Oh, yeah, Channel 12 was down there.
It was over there recording people,
I was gonna talk to him, but I walked the other way.
You didn't want to talk to Channel 12 this go around?
Nah, I ain't want to talk to Channel 12. I ain't want to talk to Channel 12. What's the point? There's enough black people on the news anyway, so. I was good. But I was proud, though, because like I said, when they did it, they went in. They had a good time doing it, too,
Yeah, we went down to Brothers. That place got packed.
Oh, I bet. Water Street?
Yeah, most definitely.
Water Street go ham. Water Street ain't Water Street no more because technically Brady Street took over.
Yeah.
Brady Street definitely took over.
Yeah, Brady is always going to be a lot of group of people there. Especially down and up down.
Yeah.
I like being there.
Up down is cool.
You just take it in doses, though.
Yeah, up down is cool. My boy DJ Paul, I gotta give a shouts out to DJ Paul from MKE Yacht Rock. He's our Yacht Rock DJ on Monday nights when we go out on the boat. When it's hot outside. Other than that, you can catch him at Mad Planet. And it's another bar we was talking about that's on Brady Street that he DJ at too. You know what I'm saying? So gotta give shouts out to him. He was down there too, him and this crew.
Where, Mad Planet?
No, they were down at the Polar Bear Plunge. Yeah, Mad Planet is on Center. But they was down at the Polar Bear Plunge doing their thing,
So, I wonder what a lot of other people, I heard shots, but I ain't hear like how I normally go.
Oh, shit. Shit, it was a rack over here all over again, man. It was guns going off every damn way. I swear somebody was up on that bridge, on the 76th Street bridge, just letting them off. I'm like, nigga, did you pull over in your car and just start shooting? What the fuck?
You said he had some extra clips.
Yeah. But it's all to the good, though, because, like, I went out there, I made their ass feel like they was in Iraq, too. I put up, like, 2 1/4 stick, half stick dynamite.
Oh, yeah,
Boy, I heard my mama all in the house. That gotta be my son out there with that making that damn noise. Started laughing.
Yeah, I remember the first time that shit shocked the fuck out of me. You feel the wave of that motherfucker.
Yeah. I say them strictly for New Year's, man. I'm not wasting my bullets no more, man. I mean, it's two reasons. One, what goes up must come down.
Yeah.
So you might kill somebody that you didn't even know or you didn't have nothing against.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Never did nothing to you. But due to the fact that you let off 50 rounds in the air, something came down. What just happened? I heard something happen. That was your computer? Okay. So that shit gotta come down.
Yeah, and they say it traveled like over 10 miles or some shit. Like, yeah, they had that on the news, I think last year.
Yeah. But the other thing is this. I'm not gonna waste my motherfucking ammo. It costs too goddamn much. I mean, fireworks do cost too, but I prefer to let off fireworks. That shit going up. You feel the dust come back down. That's it. Dust ain't gonna kill you. But the other thing is, I'm sorry. All them other folks is racking up on shells. Y'all know it was a drought on shells. You couldn't find no shells nowhere for no type of gun. There was none in the store. So that means they stockpiling. They stockpiling. So they stockpiling. I need to be stockpiling. So you run up in this house, I'm telling you.
Inflation.
You looking for something that'll feed you all right. It's gonna be hot ones. I ain't playing no games. I watched that movie on Netflix, Leave the World Behind. Dude came up with that gun like, hey man, gotta protect my home. You know, the new saying nowadays is fuck around and find out.
That was when I seen the commercial that I didn't even watch it. I will. That
Leave the World Behind. Man, look. Leave the world behind, and like we always say, all of us as movie buffs down here, we all watch a lot of movies. In that movie, it was telling you how they gonna cripple you, the United States, by taking away all the Wi-Fi. You ain't gonna know how to get to where you trying to get to, because ain't no GPS. You ain't gonna be able to contact nobody. You know what I'm saying? So they saying everybody gonna turn on everybody. You know.
I think our generation will probably know how to read a map. Like, well, you know, it probably start off rocky, but I think we still can, you know, get the good old Atlas book and figure some things out.
Mm-hmm. And they showed it was gonna be a racial thing because these white people rented an Airbnb, which was owned by a rich black dude.
Mm-hmm.
And the black dude had some higher up friends that told him, hey man, get out the city, get back to your house. So when he got back to his house, the lady didn't want to let him come in his own damn house because of, like, hold up. And before they even came, a big ass tanker ran up on the beach.
I seen some
stopped and ran to the beach, kept going right onto the beach. So I mean, all this stuff can happen. Whatever you see in the movies, man, trust me, the stuff that you see in the movies always come to in some type of fashion or form.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They said this movie was put out by Barack Obama for shit that he seen when he was in the presidency. You know how Korea and all them is gonna. I mean, you already see China siding up with Russia and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Huh?
For BRIC.
BRIC?
That's their new currency. It's called BRIC. So it's gonna be China, Russia, and like parts of Africa.
Yeah.
What they're gonna do is they would actually create their own currency, and basically it's gonna deflate the dollar, the amount, you know what I'm saying, the value of the dollar, which is already fucked up anyway, because China owns most of our dollar any fucking way.
Shell said we echoing. I guess the mic's supposed to be too loud. Is that better?
Oh shit! Turn the mic down a little. Oh yeah, I see it all over here. Mm-hmm. What up, Rolly? Thanks for watching us. Now I'm starting to see when they writing to us. Like Rolly is watching us on YouTube. Sheila's watching us on Facebook. That's what's going on. What's going on, Sweet? Yeah, I'm on here.
But I always say it with the movies is because, you know, they say it's in your rights to know what your government doing. So, okay, we're going to put a little out there. Now, if you believe it or not, that ain't got nothing to do with us. We told you a little something.
Yeah, we always gonna give you something, but what you do with it is on you.
Yeah.
And I mean, you seeing everybody getting these bunkers built up for doomsday, and they talking about the zombie apocalypse. They say the reason why it's gonna be is zombies is because people gonna be bumping their heads against the wall because they so reliable on their phone that they ain't gonna know what to do. And that's facts. Some of you people out here can't put your phone down for 2.3 seconds before it's right back in your hand. You gotta be looking at something that ain't. I mean, everybody say Facebook is foul. It ain't really nothing on Facebook, but you sitting there, you scrolling, hoping you're gonna find something. It's like a dope thing looking for that next high. He keep buying a rock, hoping he can get that same high that he got that he ain't gonna never get.
Chasing the pale white horse.
Hell yeah. And I mean, at least Black Planet and MySpace. I believe MySpace came right out of the Black Planet. You had your room. You used to can build your room and do stuff to it. You was interacting with that page. You wasn't just going in there seeing everybody bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Well, everybody was addicted to Black Planet. Niggas used to go to the library to get on that
Black Planet, yeah, that's true.
Like, niggas ain't read none of these books, but that library line, that computer line, woo boy.
Yes, really, the movie did have a stupid ending, but it really wasn't that stupid when you look at it, because the little girl told you at the end of that movie what she was going to do. She told her mom, she laid there with her mama and said, it was some movie that she watched, and this man was stuck on top of a house, and the house was flooding. So a boat came like, hey, come on, get on here, let me take you to safety. He neglected, said, no, God got me, he's going to make sure I'm good. Helicopter came. Man, they get on the helicopter, no, God got me, he's going to make sure I'm good. Something else came. No, God got me, he's going to make sure I'm good. Next thing you know, the man drowned and died. He went up to heaven like, God, why did you forsake me? Why did you kill me off? He was like, what do you mean? I sent the helicopter, you turned it away. I sent the boat, you turned it away. I sent this, you turned it away. So now here you are. That ain't on me. He gave you all to me. So she was like, the little girl was like, yeah, so I get it. He's sending signals. So I'm tired. I got to go do what I got to go do. Ain't nobody in this house listening to her because she's a child. She jumped on that bike, rode to the house with the red door. That house had all the food. She's sitting there eating all the darn food. And then she went down in the basement in the doomsday bunker, which had everything from like VCRs, all that stuff, because you can't watch smart TVs no more because all that's dead. So it had a bunch of DVDs down there and VCR tapes, and she went and found Friends and started watching Friends, and it ended. Basically, the ending was saying she saved herself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what it was, when everybody could have saved themselves. And I think the young black lady that was in that movie, I felt like she was going to be that one to do something to that nature, because she knew what it was, because her pops always taught her what it was.
But at the end of the day, I ain't watching no Friends. Like, I'm like,
that little girl wanted to watch Friends. That's all she gave
at the end of the day, Friends, they did their job, but like, that's not a doomsday movie a show I'll watch.
But look, this girl was, I think, 11. She just turned 11. All she cared about was watching the end of Friends. So her whole thing was to go figure out a way to watch that last scene of end of Friends.
Think about the message that they sent. I mean, here's the thing. She still was programmed. She still was enamored by, you know what I'm saying, programming. You know what I'm saying? But the thing was that she found her own, way of survival.
Yeah.
That's what I like about it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, well, hey, shit, how all y'all going crazy or whatever, she found the way of being able to cope with, which is watch regular fucking TV, or what's the way to cope with it, listen to the radio, stuff like that. So, to me, it's like once, what society teaches that once how can I say this? Technology brings you something, you become reliant upon it. So remember, they used to listen to the radio. They used to actually have to go to the theater.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
To watch shows, yeah.
Then when the TV came, of course, only the rich people had TV. Before you had to entertain
and we didn't have GPS for a long time, and then we had to figure out how to get to each other's houses.
That Atlas. Only way you knew somebody was home is you went to their house.
Shit, you know what I'm saying? Everything stayed in the neighborhood, so you knew what time. You know what I'm saying? Your guy was coming to y'all probably went to the same school. You know what I'm saying? You see your guy walk to the store, you know what I'm saying? Y'all walk to the store together or something like that. Then all of a sudden it became, oh, well, you know what I'm saying? You too good shopping in the neighborhood. And then plus, who knows? No corner store probably was on some bullshit.
Man, think about it. We didn't go out the hood like that too much. Now, we walked to Summerfest and kicked it and walk back home.
To the lake. Watch the Mustangs games. And
ain't like that no more. And I was here just walking.
To the hypest house parties.
Yeah,
with that good pen and paper in your pocket.
Matter of fact, somebody should throw a basement party, man. Woo! Somebody should really, if you got that nice size basement, I got a blue light bulb. Let's throw a basement party. Man. Cool basement party.
Yeah, good shit.
Play some percolator or something up in there.
Man, listen. People gonna throw out knees and joints, and in the morning it's gonna be bad for business. Man. I used to be the shit, but shit, fuck that.
Who you telling? That's facts. That's facts. Another show that everybody watching is Raising Kanan. Raising Kanan is going ham right now, man. And I already got a spoiler alert, which I didn't watch this past weekend. It was New Year's, but I'm guessing Neek got killed off on there. That's what I'm hearing. That Neek got killed off. I'm looking like, man, why Neek? Like, dude looked like he had some promise to him. At first, at the beginning, he was one of them characters that you hated, but you had to like. Like, he was a real dude. Through everything he did, like, man, this is me. I'm good. I need my work and I need to do what I got to do. I got to make my money. Like, you had to like Unique, man. He was cool.
I don't know. Like, all the shows, it'd be like, they so much repeated.
Roddy said he would watch the Attitude Era back again. We know you would definitely be watching wrestling all over again, man. For those that don't know what Attitude Era is, which was one of the best eras of WWE.
When DX started and
like DX and Stone Cold and you had to Rock, all them was that was that's when I was still in the rush. I fell off of that. I'm not.
When Kane first showed up. You just got in trouble going to school telling people to suck it.
Yeah.
Then you got sent into that office.
He said also Living Single was better. Well, you do know Living Single, Friends was based off of Living Single. Friends came after Living Single. It wasn't nothing but the white version of Living Single. That's all Friends was.
Well, Friends went longer than that. Like, Friends was one of the longest running shows.
Of course. Yeah, that's how it go down.
Except for like what? Jeopardy and Family Feud and Wheel of Fortune.
You got to be whitewashed out here. That's the reason why Steve Harvey still got Family Feud right now.
Because he's the only one who ain't killed himself. Everybody else done died and committed suicide that did Family Feud. Dude that was like, his name was Al Borland on that one show. He killed himself.
He did kill himself, huh?
Yeah, he killed himself. Like, most people that be on the did Family Feud, like, died real early or committed suicide.
Oh, shit. Steve Harvey better watch out so he don't get hit with that curse.
But then, what's the name do it before?
Who?
Before Steve Harvey?
Who?
Drew, remember he had a show.
No, Drew Carey, he
do Price is Right.
Price is Right.
No, I know, but I think he did Family Feud beforehand. I know it was a star that did it before Steve did.
Okay.
It was a star that did it before Steve did.
Shit, that, like, I think they still ain't got they got somebody for Jeopardy now.
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers wanted to do Jeopardy. Aaron Rodgers wanted to do Jeopardy bad, but
girl Blossom, she do that shit.
Hey, I thought she a real neuroscientist.
Oh yeah.
That chick smart as shit.
Yeah, she's smart as a motherfucker. They been said that. But back to Power Book of Kanan, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. That's going down, man. That I gotta give 50 his credit. He had power. Then he broke them off into books. So you had Power, then you had Raising Kanan, then you got Force. So he running book 3, Power. Okay, Raising Kanan, Power Book 3, which is with Ghost Son, and Force, which is Tommy. Like all that's man, it's going ham on all that.
Cause they thought, with 50, they thought 50 was just a stupid nigga. Then he showed how, he really had a type of mindset on him other than, figuring out how to bully somebody and, make sure the whole world knew old boy didn't know how to read. But he does his thing.
Are they still talking about Money Mayweather? Like, dudes, you spend 18 million on a watch, but you know what the 18 million could have did in the community somewhere and helped somebody?
He ain't giving a fuck.
I told you he wasn't doing that.
Yep, he don't give no fuck about none of that.
You're not worried about the community. You ain't worried about the community. You ain't worried about, any black donating and nothing like that. He already said that. When they was asking to be a role model or whatever, because, fam, not, it ain't no secret, fam kind of barely read. I had 50 was teasing them about it. And the motherfucker really literally said, man, fuck education, get money. And I'm like, yeah, that's not good.
Remember when they asked Charles Barkley to be a role model?
I don't know who Joey Badass is from wrestling. I think I fell out of it.
No. Joey Badass is he a rapper.
Oh.
That's who played Meek.
Oh, that's who played Meek?
Yeah, Joey Badass.
Oh, okay. I didn't know he was a rapper.
Everybody can be a rapper these days.
Type shit. That's true.
Point a mic and just say any old thing. There you go.
That's about the size of it. But Neat character is a good damn character. Period, point blank. Hands down.
How many books do this show got?
I think they're going to wind up doing another book, a spinoff, because like right now, Raising Cain is telling the story about Kanan, who they killed off in Power.
Okay.
And so now, I think they're going to start showing how Cain wound up linking up with Tommy and Ghost through this season. So we got to see how that's going to pan out. I don't know why mine's is pausing, but I hope it ain't pausing out there like it's pausing on my screen. On my screen. How's it looking on yours? Okay, so we good then. But yeah, BMF coming back out too. So with BMF coming back out, everybody finna go crazy over that. Like I follow all that. I started with Sons of Anarchy.
I like the Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah, Sons of Anarchy.
I watched
that show.
I just couldn't get into that other one. What was it? The Mayans, yeah, I couldn't do the Mayans.
You know what I didn't like about the Mayans? The Mayans was all about the Mayans and the Mayans going against just the Mayans. At least the Sons went against other clubs. You know what I'm saying? They had their gripe and they beef with inside, but the Mayans was too much beef and gripe inside of their own club, which didn't make no sense.
Yeah, I couldn't take it. Like, gave it a fair shot. It just wasn't, like you said, it wasn't built the way Sons was.
Yeah. Yeah, this dude that was over the meth kingdom wound up being the head of Sons of Anarchy, and they finally was going against the Sons, but they supposed to have this truth. It was, Joey Badass Cole just saying he a lyrical rapper. Well, I had to hear some of his music. I haven't heard it yet, so I can't say it yay or nay on that.
So what do y'all think these Bucks really gonna do? Like, is it going in the right direction where it's gonna stay, or are they gonna end up flopping because they still can't connect?
I don't know. They doing pretty good right now. The only thorn that they seem like they got is them damn Pacers.
You know why?
Why?
What's the name? Tyler, is it Halliburton or whatever. Man, that dude is a beast. He a beast. The Bucks got to start playing more defense to me.
Yeah, because when they lost Drew Holiday was like their main defensive player.
That's what I was trying to say. I felt like they should have traded Middleton.
Yeah.
I felt like they should have put like Dame at the 2. You know what I'm saying? Kept Drew at the 1, put Dame at the 2.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Problem was that they wasn't looking at that. And then look what ended up happening. You sent Drew to Portland and then the
Boston got him now.
ended up acquiring him. My thing is I wouldn't have wanted that ever to happen. Boston, the last thing Boston needs is more goddamn defense.
Yeah, and now Boston is a man. They are forced to be reckoned with right now. I like Breaking Bad, Rolling. Breaking Bad was a good series.
Shit.
Yeah, that was a good damn series.
Breaking Bad was the shit. Like
every time you thought you knew where that show was going, it took a turn.
Yeah.
So that was a good written script. I could say, like, for hands down. If you have not seen Breaking Bad, go check it out. I've been trying to watch Better Call Saul. I got off into it for a minute, but I really haven't got off into it like that, I guess, because
it got too many spins to it.
Yeah, it got too many spins to Better Call Saul.
Yeah, it got too many spins.
It's showing how Saul became a great lawyer, and I get it, you know. But his brother was the beast of a lawyer, but his brother was full of shit. His brother was definitely full of shit. I'm trying to think of what even took me back to other series and stuff. Well,
hold on. Let's do this real fast. We said we were going to talk about right now the talk of the town in Milwaukee. That is the tax hike.
I was going to say a tax hike. That they went up on our fucking taxes.
And that Milwaukee Life game. Did you see it?
The Milwaukee Monopoly game.
Yeah, Monopoly. Yeah.
So let me play this.
The start of the new year also marks the start of a sales tax hike in Milwaukee and Milwaukee County. The county's sales tax increased 0.4% today, bringing the total to 5.9%. The city of Milwaukee's sales tax jumped 2%, bringing its total to 7.9%. 12 News' Hannah Hilliard is live from Ogden and Jackson in Milwaukee tonight, and Hannah, receipts officially show that change.
Yeah, we're starting to see it here at the East Point Marketplace in Milwaukee. In fact, I got a soda over at Pick and Save earlier today, and it cost me 5 cents more today than it would have yesterday. And while it may not be as noticeable on these smaller everyday purchases, some we spoke with today say every penny matters. Did you notice it when you were ordering today?
Yes, I honestly did.
From the McDonald's drive-thru, these customers are some of the first to get hit with Milwaukee's new sales tax, which went into effect at the start of the new year.
I'm just very surprised that it's gone up. I'm from Illinois, so the sales tax is pretty high in there in general. So it's just interesting to see how that's kind of taken effect here as well in Wisconsin.
Milwaukee County's sales tax went up 0.4%. It now sits at 5.9%. The city of Milwaukee's sales tax jumped 2%. When you factor that in with the county's increase, the city's sales tax now sits at 7.9%.
Does it make you think twice about coming to fast food places?
It honestly do. Because it's too hard.
Take this receipt, for example. A $5.29 caramel frappe at McDonald's would have cost $5.58. Today, it costs 13 cents more.
This piece is about $18.80.
So I'm going to say it like this before y'all start it off. It's no coincidence that the taxes is higher where? In Milwaukee. Why? Because Milwaukee is composed of the majority of black people.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, people got to start understanding that we spend over $1 trillion on retail, and you know what I'm saying, and basically we barely buy the shit that we need, like land and business or whatever. We spend everything on
material shit.
You know what I'm saying? Material shit, like you just said. So why not tax the city of Milwaukee when everybody else spends outside of it? So that's the reason why the county tax only went up, a few cents. You know what I'm saying? But a whole 7.9 from when it used to be 5.6. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? It just goes to show you. So basically, 7.9 means that you damn near paying $8 in taxes on whatever you spend $100 on.
Man, did you look at that video I sent y'all? How to sell to a Negro?
No,
but yeah, I've seen that before.
Yeah, that's something serious right there. Yeah. They actually trained all these people. They had a show, not a show, but it was a tell-all pretty much how to sell to a Negro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Also, when people come here from other countries, they tell them to set up their shops, set up their gas stations, set all this stuff in our neighborhoods in order for them to be able to make money. Then they also let them know that you're not going to have to pay taxes for 5 years. So all the profit is yours.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then we all know about the switcheroo, which is, okay, my cousin come over, I give him the gas station, he's paying, you know what I'm saying, less taxes or whatever. I tax him, and I go get another gas station. And the thing is that we, for some reason, can't get our shit together. We keep buying from everybody else instead of buying from each other.
Yeah.
Like, so are they gonna be is it gonna be a pay increase for jobs or?
Hell no.
It ain't been a pay increase for jobs, bros. The minimum wage has been the same since 1993, when it went up from like $5 and $5.75 to now I think it's $7.25. That's the minimum wage. What? So if the sales tax in this motherfucker is 7.9 and you're making $7.25 per fucking hour, you know what I'm saying? To me, it's just fucked up.
Yeah, because I know McDonald's, I think in Menominee Falls, they paying for $15.
Yeah, the one
there's a couple of them out there, like especially in Menominee Falls and all that stuff. They're paying that amount, and that's why a lot of the black teams from down this way is going out them ways to work at Burger King and McDonald's and all that stuff for the $15 an hour.
The one right there on 27th and Hope is paying $13.50 right here in Milwaukee. So they had to come up on the wages. You know what I'm saying? They had to, but the minimum wage still, like a waitress when you go, you know what I'm saying, that's why they had to put that gratuity tax on. That's why you have to pay it now.
Yeah, because to me that's fucked up. It shouldn't come out of our pockets to tip where y'all should just pay these waitresses. And I ain't gonna lie, this is real talk. Family, I'm gonna say family if you watch it. You know, I'm talking to all y'all. Basically, when y'all go to these restaurants and you got a waitress, be mindful. A lot of these waitresses, man, I don't know how the fuck they surviving, but they get they get their tips. They survive off their tips. But a lot of these waitresses only getting paid $2.50 an hour. $2.50 an hour. They don't get that minimum wage, man, because the company can pay them that much to say that you get majority of your money off of tips. So you go out there, you work for your tips.
That's what they do with the strippers too, right? Like they get a bullshit check at the end of the week too.
They get it.
Some strip clubs do that, but some strip clubs actually you got to pay out. You got to pay the club to come up in there and strip and dance. So you got to do a payout every night.
Someone what they'll do is they'll do a set amount per week. So they'll say, you know what I'm saying, I pay $125 a week, but then you make everything else as far as on tips, but you also still got to sell. So that's the reason why when they come around, they ask you, what I'm saying, you know, for a tip, whatever you like my dance, but also they're really supposed to sell them drinks too. So yeah, so that's why they do it. They're like, okay, we're gonna pay you. You know what I'm saying, to be a good salesman, but then the rest of that shit you got to make off a tip. You got to get.
Hell yeah, because you got to buy them $5 sodas, $5 sodas, $10 juices.
I ain't gonna lie to you,
because they ain't drinking like that because they up there dancing. You know,
I ain't went to a strip club in multitude of years. Yeah. All right.
Well, down here at JD's hole in the wall, it was a few that was down here. We was trying to set that back up. I don't know, but you know that's the other thing about black folks. There's always somebody hating on the back end. Don't want to let you, you know. And them ladies made a nice piece of change down here. I made some change off the bar, so.
That was nice. We'll do it again. I gotta reach back out. I sat down, you know what I'm saying, with family, we cool, so reach back out to him and see if we still got that plug.
Well, yeah, see if we can plug that in. Y'all hear what it is. JD's hole in the wall will have another event. The hole in the wall booty shake.
Call it a strip-a-thon.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna make it do what
You
it do.
call in to see the shit over there.
Yeah, only thing is that at the hole in the wall, we do have the stripper pole, but the strippers was taller than the pole. So, hey, that's the only thing. Hell yeah.
She touching the ceiling.
Yeah, she was already touching the ceiling. Hand up there, just acting like the ceiling was the pole, walking around doing her thing, man.
About us now.
Nah, not at all.
Man, but I don't know why I stopped going. Well, I think I stopped going to strip clubs because, like I said, it was a lot of things.
I'm gonna tell you, we stopped going to strip clubs because we used to do all this stuff and we had it right there in our face for free. We was the ones telling the females, "Hey, go ahead and dance on this dude." Matter of fact, he talking too much. Put your titty in his mouth. that was us. Like the original strip down productions. It was a fake strip down production. The original strip down production.
30 years old.
Man, can I get a whole clap?
A whole clap. Hoes, can I get a whole clap? Oh, yeah, we ain't gonna go into all that. You know what I'm saying? We was originators back then doing this stuff, having everybody out dancing off a loop. You know what I'm saying? Yin Yang Twins, all that stuff. Doing the best basement parties there was, besides for Half Pint. Half Pint used to have the best basement parties on, what was that? That was Center on the east side. He was on, I believe. Nah, Half Pint was on Center. Yeah, Half Pint was on Center. I want to say first or second and Center.
Listen.
I think it was on first and Center. Yeah, that was Half Pint.
I know a lot of people.
Half Pint that threw that one. Remember when we was at the basement party? No, I was there. Nah, that was on the one I'm talking about. Was on Locust. That wasn't Half Pint. You jumped out the basement
and ran off, jumped off the basement window, ran off. Man, and that's the other
thing. We broke off my flow.
Yeah,
we had so many motherfuckers. We broke my flow. Yeah. I mean, separated from the before that video happened. We broke the flow.
I had that party jumping like, dude, you seen the floor going. And I mean, if you was downstairs, you could look up and you see the floor doing this. And about time at the end of the party, you seen that much crack from the wall and the floor. It's like, whoa. So we went downstairs. Did the same thing to downstairs. Needless to say, he had to get out that house like about a little bit after that.
About time.
Yeah, but I would have wanted to move anyways. I wouldn't have felt comfortable. Man. Like, hey man, you ain't got these floors fixed right. I wouldn't feel comfortable in this house.
Separated like shit.
Yeah, it was crazy. But them parties used to go hard, and that's actually when we got older. You know what I'm saying? We was older because we had our own houses and stuff. Because when I did on 14th and Finn, oh my goodness, that went down.
Is that when the window got broke?
Yeah, that's when the window got broke, and we locked the door and made everybody pay. Like, y'all can't go nowhere till somebody, hey, y'all got to come out y'all pockets till this window paid for.
Yeah.
We made everybody in that house pay for that window.
And then it went back down.
Yeah, then the party went back down, cracking. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I don't even know that tall chick name, man, came in there. She got the stripping, but we had to send Silk on. The Silk was trying to tell her to put her clothes back on. Like, what you doing? Like, nigga, what you doing? Get out.
Trying to do after school special and shit.
Yeah, man, I put my brother out. Like, get out. Like, our house party's going in. So, you know, I mean, needless to say, we do some hella fire parties, man. And right now, I mean, it is what it is. I've been said this a long damn time ago. Choo Choo got his clout off of us. Like all them freak parties and the freaknik parties we used to throw, that wasn't him. He wasn't doing shit. That was us that kept them parties hyped, kept the parties going, throwing the parties. My cousin Squeak being behind the motherfucking screen. All Choo Choo ever did at them parties was leave us where we had to fight the owners and shit at the end of the motherfucking night because he stole the money and left. He ran off with the money. Right, nigga, how the fuck you gonna run off with the money? Rory said, "Can you make it rain quarters, man?" I don't know if the strippers are like that shit. They probably get pissed off at you, bro.
I'm too old for to let that.
Yeah. But I mean, the parties we used to throw.
What chick was that with she with topless or whatever? Niggas just gave her like 2 quarters or something like that.
Man, I can't remember what chick that was. That shit was crazy.
Yeah. So we've done it before.
We did a lot back then. No, we ain't
made quarters. Didn't you hit somebody with a quarter? Did you hit one of them with a quarter?
We got a few quarters up there. We was frugal. I ain't gonna lie. We was frugal when it came down to the strippers, man. We went all the way up to Oshkosh. And that one white chick came over and got the busting it down for us. Like, I mean, cold. And she was strapped. For that time frame, she was definitely strapped. And she was like, yeah, none of the other strippers want to come over here and talk to y'all because they think y'all pimps. I was rolling. Like, hold up, man. We weren't even dressed like pimps. Like, hold up.
Yeah. You remember who was there that night, too, though?
Huh?
Remember who was there that night?
Not offhand.
Damn, what the hell was the old girl name? But the chick that Pippa Ken had on that Pip Up Hold Down, she was there that night.
Oh. Yeah, that's probably why I don't remember.
Only time I ain't had no problem tipping is when this one chick showed that she knew how to swallow a beer can. Like she stuck so much that in her mouth.
Yeah, she put a whole damn balloon down her throat. One of them long balloons down her goddamn throat.
Shit. That nigga wondering.
I ain't that goddamn long, but shit, I'll try to be. Try to make something happen. Fuck that.
Man. Well, needless to say, we love the support that we're getting tonight because it was a put together type situation for tonight.
Yeah, we just threw it on tonight because, you know, it's a new year. We had to come out. We had to make it do what it did and make it do what it done. You know what I'm saying? Because we ain't been on here for the past couple of weeks, but at the end of the day, you know, it was Christmas, New Year's, all that stuff. So we had to, you know.
A good pagan holiday that makes money.
Yeah, I mean, all of them make money. All holidays is manufactured to make money off of us. Mm-hmm. And we spend abundance of money.
Man.
This year, my kids made an adult decision for us to get a family gift. You know what I'm saying? So it's plain and simple of, hey, do y'all want these gifts for Christmas or do y'all want, we was out on the lake in this boat that I was looking at getting. My guy took me out in the boat. It was like, man, get Christmas, we want this boat. I'm like, say less. We can get this boat, we can get out here in this water, we can have some fun. You know what I'm saying? And make it do what it did.
We got Nico a gift that's gone. If he don't play it, gonna turn to a family gift. That Meta Quest thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like he ain't finna do what he did to like the Switch and all that. Just
and say, you know what? I thought about getting my kids that. But you know, my other thing is like the Xbox One over there. I bought it, and when I bought it, my homegirl Cheese was like, "I don't know what the fuck you wasting your money for. You ain't gonna play it." Bullshit ain't nothing. I didn't play it, but you remember I used to game a lot. Yeah. But that's when I didn't have a steady job like that. Yeah. Then when I got the steady job and I got to ride motorcycles, it was like shit. Fuck that game,
man.
You know what I'm saying?
I can't get back. I tried to. I'm like, you know, when PlayStation 1 and all that dropped, we like
caliber,
man, had all that.
I ain't gonna lie. I do it like I just like my brother was teasing me or whatever because I had like a PS3 for the longest. I just got a PS4, but I play like.
But it's like you spend all that money for what though? It's like you remember we used to go outside and play. Like my kids go outside now, so my kids I got them like how we used to be. They go outside and play. I know we scared to let our kids outside, but see, I moved to a decent neighborhood just for that reason, so they can go outside and play like the other kids that's over here going outside and play. You know, I want you in the house being bogged down with this fucking game that when you take the game, you're a zombie. You don't know what to do.
You gotta give them a balance. To me, that's because right now we gotta remember one thing, and that is we was all creatures of habit, and what everybody else did. So guy had a Nintendo, you had to get a Nintendo. I had a PlayStation, a Sega, or whatever you had, But one thing I remember was mom was always telling me, "Hey, look, you had to get the fuck out of here on a Saturday. Saturday we had to hit. Saturday was." You heard the music, you got up, you cleaned up, and you had to get the fuck out the house.
Man. The house was gonna be bleached down. Oh man!
You came home from church, changed out your church clothes, and you had to get the fuck outside.
Right. Yeah. Better go outside and go play. Yeah.
So no time I had a chance to even play anything or whatever it was. You know what I'm saying? During the daytime or whatever on a weekday. If I did my homework, and I was another thing too. I
was into my.
The first time I played Mortal Kombat was at your house.
Mm-hmm.
First time I played Mortal Kombat, we got the cheat code and the blood code. It was playing that motherfucker.
So it used to be everybody else.
Man,
everybody else. Yeah.
See,
But you know, they're reselling them stations now. Like Nintendo, I still want them to bring that 64 back out for that GoldenEye. That GoldenEye was.
I remember us playing that all damn day.
That GoldenEye was the shit.
what they gonna end up doing is they're gonna put it on something else. Because basically all they're doing is they got all the games built into like a console, whatever.
Yeah, I got that. I got that one upstairs. I got that one upstairs.
Plug it up. That's it.
Yeah. I got that one upstairs. I play that like it ain't no shame, you know. Like, man, the games is the games. Like I said, I play them, but shit, when you got to work all the damn day, even I want to get out the house. Like I said, with my kids, and nowadays, you know, that should have been a topic of ours too. Everybody got a different way of raising their kids. You know what I'm saying? But the way that these kids nowadays in this generation is not being raised the right way. I mean, it is what it is. If you take offense to it, that means 9 times out of 10, you're not raising your kids in the right way. And when you got to go to that funeral with your kid in it, you're going to be thinking like, damn, I should have did, and blase skippity. And the whole thing is, you got to be more productive in what your kids do. And like you just said, Jay, if your friend had, we had to have. I try to teach my kids to make their own thing. You know what I'm saying? When you get out there, like, my daughter making shirts. If you see something that you like, you make it and you wear your own swag. You know, it's cheaper that way. You know, like Slim Thug came out saying like, man, this shirt came from Walmart, $5.99. I keep all my money, but all of us have something that we will splurge on. You know what I'm saying? Like me, I know I splurge on my bikes or whatever, but when I get stuff, like I splurged on camping stuff because I like taking the kids camping. So I got some of the best tents because like right now I got to buy some more because we got caught in a rainstorm that we didn't know nothing about. We slept through it, but you walk up in the tent, some of the tents had water in them, some of them was blew over and everything else, all type of stuff. So
I remember that day because it fucked up my remember my gazebo that I had in the back. It tore that motherfucker down.
Yeah. So it's like we had to, you know, splurge on that type of shit. But I get my kids out the house, man, to teach some other shit. Like, I'm not trying to teach my kids how to be thugs out here in the streets. I'm not trying to teach them how to keep up with the Joneses, that they gotta have this and they gotta have that. I said, man, look, if these Jordans on your feet don't make your feet feel comfortable, like, why the fuck is you trying to spend $300 to $500 on these J's? If these pants can't do something for you, why are you spending $500 on a pair of jeans? It's the same fucking cotton as the shit that you get from Myers or Walmart. You know what I'm saying? That you pay $20 or $40 for or whatever. You know, especially a t-shirt. They had me all the way fucked up. A True Religion t-shirt for $100, I'm not going. I'm not paying that shit.
True Religion jeans for no $400, $500 either.
Yeah, but see, that's what I'm saying. And it's like you gotta have, because now you don't have to have. You know what I'm saying? Because all the riches of rich motherfuckers don't have. Like Dre, billionaire, don't wear the jewelry. 50 Cent, you barely see him in that jewelry. Eminem don't wear no fucking jewelry whatsoever. And he wear a majority of his own shady wear jogging suits. You know, Bill Gates, multi-billionaire. That motherfucker shop at Walmart for all his clothes. You know what I'm saying? But once again, how to sell to a Negro. Niggas go out there and buy all the dumbest shit ever in the world. And at the end of the day, knowing they rent due at the end of the month, like, shit, what am I going to do for my rent? But that's all right. I was fly when I went to the club the other night. You know what I'm saying? And they selling so much, all these Koreans and everybody that's in our neighborhood selling all these fucking wigs and eyelashes. Shit, the eyelashes look like wigs and shit. Motherfuckers putting wigs on their eyes and stuff. Like, dude, get them damn mud flaps off of you, man. There was a chick on Facebook, or one of them two, that put mud flaps on her baby. And I swear the baby's looking at the camera like, bitch, you don't get this bullshit up off of me? Like, come on now. Like, and that's just me being me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think it's cute. Just basically right now, man, we live in an attention-driven society.
Yeah, but like I said, I mean, if it was black on, I'm still not gonna say I full-fledged understand, but it would make more sense. I would say that if it was black on. Like if you going out buying all these Michael Kors Coach purses because everybody's saying this is what makes you look fly. Okay, now this is just me, and everybody take a step back for just a moment and look at yourself in the motherfucking mirror. When you look at yourself in the mirror, is it you that's fly as a motherfucker, sexy as hell, or is it the shit that you put on that you just spent all this money on that make you you? Or do you make you you? You know, that's just, you know, self-reflection or self-thought of, like, every time I look in the mirror, I see me. I see a hard-working man that's finna go to work, put in the work. I see what my kids got, you know, and I'm trying to make sure my kids make up their own decision on how they want to dress. Because I remember when I used to take them to Walmart or something, they seen the new Batman, Spider-Man shoes, Paw Patrol, stuff like that. They wanted that. You know, hey, all day, every day.
Our shoes used to light up. LA Gears.
Yeah, LA Gears. Yeah, we had to have that. But the whole thing is what was slick to you. Because you remember, I
used to like my way, motherfuckers.
Hold up. That's what I was going to say. It is what it was. Don't y'all remember them purple Reebok boots that I had, man? Motherfuckers used to want to rip the shit out of me. But hey, at the end of the day, I was in the purple hardcore back then. I had the purple Reebok boots with the purple skid overalls.
I really think motherfuckers got too enamored with certain labels too, though. Like,
yeah,
to that really, being from California, like we fuck with like Reebok's classics and.
I still thought some reason.
Like yeah, I mean,
only the classics. Only the classics. Like I
got pissed off with the classics. I was like, God damn, I went back to these. I got an all pair of black classics up there. I made it my point to buy me them all black classics.
I wear them classics.
Man, my feet was hurting.
Them black ones,
mad as hell.
Them black ones. Right now, if you fucked around and bought your regular size in the motherfuckers, you was wrong. Motherfuckers ran small than a bit.
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
Make sure I bought a bigger size.
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
Yeah, them classics, them black and them chains.
Yeah. Man, the black classic with the rubber bottom.
Yeah.
Man,
my mother definitely did the class.
And I'm trying to be fucked with the Nike Cortez. You know what I'm saying? Just the regular plain Nikes.
With the swoosh on it.
Yeah. That, you know, so in Cali, when I got out here, that's when I started seeing, like, I was like, damn, I'm fucking fucking with the Jordans heavy. Like, don't get me wrong, with Jordan, I tell that story all the time. When when Jordans first came out, I had the very first pair of them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? You know, I probably had the motherfuckers for maybe a couple months. You know, then I went to camp and somebody stole my shit. So,
man, that's crazy.
Just to show you that, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, when it came down to, like, the more expensive shoes, you always had to worry about the robberies and motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying?
But I remember motherfuckers robbing motherfuckers for shoes.
The red blackers, they went hard with checking motherfuckers.
I remember getting locked down because I had a goatee, and the kid can only remember about my goatee, but I ain't gonna say who he was, but nigga ran up and he used to kick it with us and stole this kid's shoes from Parkman. You know what I'm saying? From Parkman. I think we was in high school or maybe just in middle school. No, I think we was in high school. And we walked up to Parkman. When Parkman got out, I don't know why he robbed this little dude for his shoes, but he told the little dude to come up out of his shoes.
So
I remember.
And how that shit came back to us, I don't know, but it's crazy. Huh?
Oh yeah, woo! Especially that Charlotte one. Oh yeah, that Charlotte one.
Tar Heels, yeah,
right. That Charlotte
bomber jackets, man. Remember the Nike bomber jackets with the big ass Nike swoosh on the back, man.
You remember when
we used to say, hey, you got that from J.O. Marcus, dude?
You remember that one? It was this one chick that got killed in the hood over a triple fat.
Oh yeah, she got fat goose.
She got stabbed up at the party.
I remember my first triple fat goose.
Yeah,
I remember my first
got to North Division. I heard about that.
Yeah, I remember I got my first triple fat goose.
Motherfucker had the whistle in it.
Yeah, I took my triple fat goose down to Capitol Court. You know, Gang Bank was heavy back in the days. I took my triple fat goose to Capitol Court. The one cat that I used to deal with now, I still would if I knew exactly where he was, if I was still getting stuff airbrush. But his name was Illustrator. he was still up there doing. He had that little booth in the middle of Capitol Court for airbrushing.
Oh yeah.
He cold as fuck. Ill is cold as fuck. I had him crack all the 5-point stars on my fat goose.
That's what happened when I got my I think that was my Magic. It was blue and black, but it still had the 5-star on the back. And I wasn't even one who did my coat like that.
Man, that was that shit back in the day. That was that shit. The shit we used to do, boy. You couldn't walk through certain neighborhoods. And the crazy part about it is, I used to have to walk to North Division every day. When you walk to North Division, you coming from off of Keith all the way through Ring, Burlock to Center. When you get past Locust, you already in Vice Lord territory. So you already know what it was. It was like, man. Like I said, these boy, man, just thinking about back in them days, the shit that we used to have to do and go through.
I was pissed about my Magic J. I'm like, you got to crack. No, the fuck I'm not. Somebody got a hold of it and they cracked the whole star in the back of that motherfucker. I was like, man, shit.
Man. Like, back in the days, going to your little chick house, had to climb out the window and shit before her parents get home and run off the porch.
I always had that major rule. I'm not coming by myself.
Much love to Big Mama, the hood mama that used to let, even though she had all the daughters, but used to let us spend a night at her house. You know what I'm saying? We was still the sons. Much love to Big Mama. That's still one of the mamas out there, man. You know, that shared a lot of love with us. Even though she, knew we wasn't up to no damn good, but she knew her daughters was always in good hands fucking around with us, though.
Them old hood ghetto stories. Angel thought,
we got an abundance of them.
Angel thought, I was raised on Capitol. I'm like, no, I was raised on 13th and Burlock. She was like, Burlock? The zoo? I'm like, it wasn't a zoo back then.
We got a bunch of those. It's like, matter of fact, that one time when Fonzo dropped his motherfucking lasagna on the ground
and sat there and
ate it off the ground, rocks and all. Like, fuck that. He won't let that.
That's when y'all was going through y'all snake phase and shit.
Oh, shit, I still got the snakes. I
know now.
I'm upstairs to get the snake right now. My daughter got the snakes. I can get the snake right now.
I'm good. I'm most definitely good.
What I'm saying. But what was I finna say? Man, we got so many stories. Matter of fact, Fonzo stayed with the hood pedophile. That chick, I can't think of that chick name.
I think it was Octavia.
Octavia or something like that. Yeah, giving all the little dudes in the hood some of that old cougar pussy.
I think she was a mulatto or something or burnt.
Nah, she wasn't mulatto. She was the first person that we know that had that vitiligo.
Yeah.
Yeah, she had that two-tone skin, so she used to always put that makeup on. Give all the little homies in that and man,
it was on Ring. She stayed on Ring.
Yeah, she stayed right on Ring on the corner. You know what I'm saying? And always used to come out and tell them little dudes that she was pregnant. Like, man, look, hold up, how you trying to entrap?
Matter of fact,
it's like you can't even try to.
Nigga, did she buy you a snake?
Nah, she ain't buy me no snake, man. Nah, she ain't buy me no snake. Nah. Nah.
But I know we was all through a motherfucking house.
Yeah, that we was. We was all through it.
Bring your ass here. That shit was crazy. But shit, what was fucked up was, we still gonna have to wrap this up. But to think about it, we was in a lot of females' houses that was way too old for us to be in.
Yeah, we was at a lot of stuff that we shouldn't have been at. You know what I'm saying? We seen a whole bunch of old cougar pussy that some of them chicks knew, but some of them chicks didn't know because they thought we was older. I ain't gonna lie, my brother said me in a whole bunch of situations where, man, like just because I had my goatee at an early age, I'm in clubs right now that people like, man, you shouldn't be in here. My brother like, man, that's my brother. He old enough to get in here, and they just let me in. You know what I'm saying? I'm 14 in the club dancing on chicks. They used to really take me to these clubs and go dance on these old chicks because I knew how to dance back then.
You know,
That was a crazy thing.
The moral of the story is check IDs.
Man, look, they now they ain't playing no games. They scanning your shit.
Don't beat out his assumption because he got hair on his face.
You know what? Hey, we gonna start going up to Grafton, to them clubs up there. Grafton got a couple little bars up there. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of smooth that we got to go invade. So if y'all ain't doing nothing on the weekend, shoot up to Grafton. There's a couple little bars up there. I mean, they in walking distance of each other. So I would say go up there and check them out. I've been up there quite a few times. You know, we ride the bikes up there. We ain't doing nothing. We want to go for a ride. We shoot up to Grafton and go up there and cut up in their clubs and have some fun. That's just something there. So we're gonna come to the end of the show. Asshole opinion. I mean,
really can't get one.
Really can't get one. It's a bunch of shit out here. And once again, you know what? I do it like this because right now it's near and dear to me. And we talked about kids. When it's all said and done, my asshole opinion is this, man. Raise your kids right. Every parent that I knew of always wanted their kids to do better than what they did in life.
True.
And if you know you're not doing nothing out here in life, or you wish you could have did better, you got what it takes to help your kid do better. Push your kid to do better. Stop trying to have them do all this cute shit and cussing and everything else. Because I mean, there's a lot of people on TikToks and reels and stuff that got their sons and stuff out here. Cause the one that I seen, I ain't gonna lie, I was offended. Like this little boy on there.
Just remember, they get grown. They do
get grown. You're gonna have to knock their ass off and some shit. But that's on you and that's your fault. This little boy on there calling his dad bitch, like, bitch, nigga, I'm not taking no case, because he was telling him, like, hey, son, the cops coming to pull us over. I need you to say that this was you. He's like, hell no. And he was testing him to see if he would, you know, if a friend that he was telling him, hey, do this, he was testing him. And he kept calling his dad, bitch, hell no, bitch ass nigga, I ain't doing that shit. I ain't going to jail. I ain't sitting down for nobody. Now, he passed the test, but he was disrespectful as a motherfucker. Like, that shit ain't cute. Don't let your kids disrespect you in no shape, fashion, or form because of what you telling them is cute and you think is cool. But when they do it against you, now it's out of pocket. Look at yourself. You know who taught them how to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Embrace your kids. Love your kids, man, because I'm telling you, this world is cruel out here. And the world is what you put out there. Your kids, you put your kids out in this world. So if your kids are going out here in this world and they thinking it's sweet and they can do this and that, and then somebody take them out, now you on the news talking about, hey, somebody telling my kids, but you know what I'm saying, don't snitch and this, that, and other, but you want to know who killed your kid. Come on. You got to open up your eyes to the bigger fucking picture. If you would never let your kid go out your house and act the way that they act, him, her, whatever. If this is your daughter, you don't want to hear about your daughter getting buzzed down at the local trap house or whatnot by 15 dudes. You don't want to hear that. You know what I'm saying? And she ain't getting nothing out of it but a wet ass. Like, come on. Let's keep this 100. You don't want to hear about your son coming up dead because he went down there thinking he was something that he wasn't. Like, let's keep all this 100. Keep your kids near and dear to you. Show your kids how to do other stuff besides for the stuff that you think is cool. Because being in these streets, being a tough guy, being a tough chick ain't cool. Y'all got all these little girls out here running their mouth like they Billy badasses until they get knocked the fuck out by somebody. Realize it's going to happen. And then when you sitting there and the daddy go protect or somebody go protect and now they get killed because you ran to open your mouth and did X, Y, and Z. Like, these are things that should be opening your eyes to some positive stuff. There's a lot of stuff that can be deadened before it happened. I guess is really what I'm trying to get to. Groom your kids. Teach your kids to do the right stuff out here nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Because this world will eat them alive and kill them. You don't want to see your kids die before you. And that's the new trend right now. Kids is dying before their parents. So do you really want to bury your kid or do you want your kid to bury you? You know, these are things you got to ask yourself. The shit you think is cute nowadays ain't cute. I want to see my kids live a long and prosperous life, and I want to see them I want to see them take ownership of everything that they get. Just because they got on the new shoes or the new look or the new outfit that cost them X amount of money, but they could have saved that money and went and bought them a house, some land, or something like that, or developed a business. Embrace that into your kids. Show your kids that. That's out of life. With that being said, I'm your boy, Mr. Cool Whip.
You know, I be OZ.
With the one all the J Money behind producing table.
And remember to like and subscribe. Straight from Us podcast
On all avenues. Facebook.